I wanna play a game.
Drew's not even here.
Well, too bad it's time to play with your food.
Sure. Hi!
Hey everybody, welcome back. We're learning about Witchwood.
But wait,
and
there's
Alfred.
more.
They keep doing that. Yeah, I don't even know. Alfred said at the same time he scrolls to the comments. We read what is written there.
Oh.
A couple of comments call our attention.
Where is he reading this?
Both of them YouTube, I guess. Both of them talk about some creature. No, it's like a couple of comments caught our attention. You suck. You should stop creating and kill yourself. It's like, oh, this must be YouTube. At that time, they felt a horrible fear for what could happen to them.
What could happen to them?
Well, the two comments share great similarities.
Wait, what are the comments?
I can tell you they share great similarities.
Great.
Okay, but they could have been written by the same person.
Maybe they were.
There are many others that deny it.
Deny what?
I don't know. Looks like many people went to the forest because of the legend, but couldn't find anything.
I thought that you only read things like... these things look more cool before the... Nope, continue.
That's what he does, man, replied Stephen as a joke.
Before the girls.
Alfred giggles with a little shame.
Alfred giggles?
He's like,
I've never really heard a guy like giggle.
Well, then you aren't living your life correctly.
It's usually
Jaden.
more of like a chuckle.
Yeah, well.
Partly, yes.
He admitted it. That was a secret everybody silently knew. It's a secret to everybody, in other words.
Like the secret Austin told me this morning.
Yeah, what? Did I tell you
That he wants to kick cats.
No, I didn't say I want to. I said I think the idea is inherently fun, but I wouldn't want to do it because that's mean. But like, you know, the idea, whatever, just be Steven.
Well, we now have an activity for tonight.
Steven said at the same time he makes a face with overflowing with enthusiasm.
Because they're thinking about kicking cats.
Yeah, they're like, I've got an activity plan. What? I asked, completely lost. I thought we were just killing time and cats.
Why is Axel so stupid?
I don't know.
Simple. Let's go to that forest.
Stephen replied without hesitation. He seemed really fascinated by the story.
Are you insane?
Said Alfred. What voices? You have like 8 voices for these two characters.
Yeah.
Okay. As long as we're all...
I'm sorry. I'll try to make them more distinctive.
I was just confused. I was like, wait, who's talking?
All right.
Come on, Jaden. This is professional acting here.
I'm sorry.
Said Alfred,
If it was
unbelievable.
professional, I'd have notes about what they sounded like.
You do. You're just not paying attention. Said Alfred, unable to believe what he just heard. You only needed to look at his face to know he did not like the idea.
Despite everything you've heard, you still want to go? Of course! It would be a test of courage among us three.
Among us three, replied Stephen, full of confidence. Perhaps too much. He should relax a bit.
Don't tell me you're afraid. No. Why should I be afraid?
Answered Alfred. At the same time, he folds his arms, making a false gesture of security. It's more than obvious that you're afraid, Alfred.
Who said that?
No one's saying it. It's just... He's just thinking, he's like, I hate you, Alfred. Anyway, almost as much as when you have to talk with a girl.
That's hilarious.
What is this?
What about you, Axel? Don't tell me you won't come.
Suddenly, Stephen asks me, at the same time looking at me mockingly.
Don't tell me you want to be the chicken of the group.
I hate that tone of voice he used.
Me too.
I will never give you that. Stop asking for that, Stephen. You know the answer. I will never give you that. Anyway, what were we talking about? I said, Jaden silently laughing. Yeah. I said without thinking, showing a confident smile and look.
Well, let's not say more.
It's like, Axel, not
Take
here. Anyway.
Sorry, my silent laughter makes it awkward because no one can hear it.
I know, it's funny.
Take your coats, backpacks, flashlights, and some food. We are going to the forest.
Stephen said, full of energy. Yeah! Oh boy. We three said in unison as if we were going to have some kind of private party.
Apparently they're all excited about knowing.
Not really knowing what we were doing or what we were going to find. Is this like the post-loop? Oh, it's 2:13 a.m.
2:13 a.m.
Super? Why do the transition screens take so long? Please just move on to the next thing. Thank you.
Oh, it's the forest.
So wait, they were in the forest? Oh, was that before?
Yeah.
So it was a prelude.
Yeah.
It wasn't an interlude in any way, shape, or
no.
form. Cool. I awake, completely confused, not knowing how much time had passed. Well, we do because we just saw that it was 2:13 a.m. Like, we know exactly how much time. There's no reason.
He doesn't.
Well, yeah, but why would they? Okay. My head hurts, a lot, but I can't
Thanks, Mike.
blame it. Fortunately, the pain goes away quickly, just as my confusion. Soon I come back to my senses. My flashlight is lying on the ground, shining towards the empty air. Yeah. It's like, oh no. Why did none of the other ones? Whatever. I immediately, the reporter's like, oh sure, his clothes come off. I immediately pick it up. It was my only protection against the darkness that surrounds me. Then I remember that Steven and Alfred were with me. Steven! Alfred! Can you hear me?
No.
Without thinking, I screamed their names in the dark while trying to find them with my flashlight, but there was no trace of them. They are gone. Then I remembered I ate them. Whoops.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Where the heck are they, but not heck? And what the heck just happened?
Thank you, Mike. But what?
I really don't understand anything. You got that right.
That's true, man.
Crap. We should have stayed at home. This is not a proof of courage. We could be in danger. I have to find them. This is not a proof of courage. I'm gonna start saying that, I think.
This is not a proof of courage.
Whenever, like, I'm doing something hard or I'm playing a game and I'm not loving it, I'll just be like, this is not a proof of courage. Come on. Little time has passed since I started to look for my friends, and I already can't stand this place.
You already couldn't before.
The curtains really don't match the tablecloths, and it just smells a little bit like snails, you know?
And rot, remember?
Sure. I'm going crazy in this forest. The darkness that covers it is unnatural. It is a darkness that steals your own sanity, replacing it with anxiety. Nothing has happened in this story.
Nope.
They saw a cat. That's been the story.
Yep.
Why can't something happen?
Please.
To make it worse, the air is damp and cold as in winter, carrying a strong rot smell, as if there were corpses of animals. What? That's so similar to what we heard before. That's crazy.
Interesting.
The atmosphere in this place is oppressive.
This is not a test of courage.
With every step you take, it makes you feel more uncomfortable. Since I started to look for my friends, I felt something's watching me. I sighed with my voice full of frustration. I just want to get out of here.
Okay.
I continue walking devoid of any hope. No matter where... This voice is hurting me. No matter where I look or how much I walk, I find nothing. I cannot even hear the sounds of animals. Rather, it seems they are already dead and rotting. No, I have to calm myself,
I'm gonna do that.
I said to myself.
No, I have to calm myself. I'm gonna start saying that.
Oh my gosh, can
I'll
you
be like
please?
on the bus and
No!
and then I'll just be like, just so normal, everyone's chill. I'm like, no, I have to calm myself, and everyone just looks at me.
Just like, this is messed up. I stop for a moment to rest. I breathe deeply, but the rotten air of this place does me no good.
No!
Immediately, I start to cough, as if I had something stuck in my throat.
To calm myself.
Crap! What am I going to do?
Thanks, Mike.
What am I going to do?
What am I going to do?
This cursed forest seems endless, and even if by miracle I could escape, I cannot abandon Steven and Alfred.
What if they abandoned you already?
I'm really screwed up. Sorry, that's not what we were talking about. That's for another time. Oh, but am I screwed up. Again, I sigh, feeling on the verge of tears. My frustration is building up, but I have to do my best to know I must calm myself. If I fall into despair, then there is no doubt I will be joining the list of missing persons.
No.
In the end, I decided to keep walking. Step by step, I should get somewhere. At least I was convinced that staying in the same place would not do me any good.
I was convinced that too.
Yeah, even if it was only to deceive myself, feeling that I am doing something, I wanted to continue walking.
Okay.
I don't have any idea what I just said. Time passes without any changes.
Okay.
Except the time passing, because that's literally what it means. The time has changed.
Change, huh?
Anyway, only the sound of my footsteps can be heard, knowing that as soon as you stop, you will be surrounded by... Oh my gosh, stop describing the endless walking and let something happen. But my legs were already hurting. Suddenly, I hear a crack at my feet.
It was a piece of wood that I stepped on.
Yeah, it was my ankle. My foot fell off.
And I just kept walking. Is it a bone?
Right? Instantly, I take a step back and look bellow to see what made that sound.
Wow.
How do you look bellow? That's my question.
No! I have to calm myself.
I just want to know how to look bellow.
I don't know.
What is this? Oh, sorry. What is this? I whispered to myself, surprised, discovering that I had stepped on an animal bone. I believe that it's from an animal, as it's an animal bone. Although I do not rule out the Sorry, so much talking. I do not rule out the possibility that it belongs to a person. But for my own good, I prefer not to think about that.
Stop thinking about it.
Even though I think about it. An expression of anguish is drawn on my face.
Because you're thinking about it. No!
The author of the footstep comes back and starts drawing an expression of anguish on my face. I say, get out of here. Where are my friends? It is best to ignore him. I have to keep walking. Suddenly, my flashlight reveals something.
What does it reveal?
A pile of clothes on the floor. Without hesitation, I point towards there again.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's dead. Oh, no. Only to realize with the surprise that it is the white cat. I am the surprised right now.
Is it sleeping?
The one from before, which made that awful... That one. But this time I find it lying on the ground. No, thank you. I appreciate it.
Thanks.
As long as you can add anything to this game, I'll be happy.
I got you.
It appears to be fainted and is wounded.
Oh, no.
Then what should I do? Eat it?
What is wrong
Or
with
help
you?
it?
No.
I have to calm myself. Alright, I think it's time for the next
It's
episode.
not, though.
Are you sure? I'm pretty sure it's been like 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's been 10 minutes.
Okay.
Stop looking at my watch.
I'm just saying.
Clock timer.
Maybe we'll get to eat this cat on the next episode.
What should I do?
Well,
No! I have to calm myself.
everybody calm yourself to the next episode.
Bye,
all right?
everyone.
Bye. I will never give you that. Stop asking for that, Steven.